So, with you gigging and doing stuff for so long, so do you still do like, or would you consider yourself still doing like gigs that are like cheap or free?
Man, yeah, I actually
That's
do,
a
man.
good question.
I do. You know what I mean? Because
I call it the homie rate.
yeah. It all depends on what's going on. I'm not really tripping about the money or anything like that. It's just, truth be told, if I'm booking something far out like that, then I am cutting myself out of something else, you know. And so I just kind of got to be careful with that, you know. So if, you know, let's just say if my rate is normally, you know, $400 or something like that, and I'm getting called for $100, it's not that I don't want to take the $100 gig, because I definitely, if I'm off and I'm available, I'm there. I don't give a damn. If it's 50, I'm there. I don't care. But a lot of times, and people will call me, and I'll just tell them the truth, it's hard for me to book out stuff like that.
Yeah.
Unless, don't get me wrong, unless it's something that I really want to do, like some original stuff. I used to play, you know, with a couple friends that had original things. You remember John Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I play with him. So
Man, I haven't seen
anytime
that dude in a minute.
Yeah, man, he got me fired from a famous cover band here in
Really?
Dallas.
Oh,
we ain't gonna say no name.
Okay.
But it's funny,
right.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, because obviously the cover stuff we can always do and it pays well.
Yeah.
But it was just fun playing with John, you know, with contemporary R&B and some of his original stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Michael Hubbard, I'm gonna say your name again. A few different people, man.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoy playing with them, man. Not saying that all their gigs paid that much, because they did have gigs that paid, you know, higher rates as well. But I'm saying the rate didn't matter when I would play with people. And so that's the kind of the way I look at it. If it's something that I really, really want to do, I'll book it far out. But if it's something that I'm kind of like, I gotta see what's going on. I just gotta be honest, you know. But no, I don't mind. I'm not tripping on that, you know. And then also I kind of look at it in the sense too of, you know who can pay you. You know where you're gonna get your money from. And then you know who can't, or you just gotta be realistic. Some people aren't realistic about that. Even playing at clubs and stuff like that, some people are like, no, but I get this there, or get that, but yeah, this is here, this is there, this is not over here. This is this side of town, it ain't over here, whatever it may be. And you just gotta be realistic, you know. A place that may pay you, you know, $400, you know, then you have a place that say, hey, I can only give you $100, $150, you know. It's funny, man.
We talking about solo gig.
Yeah.
We talking about solo gig.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about 8-piece bands.
There are some. I mean, there are a couple places that'll do that, but it's rare. But for band stuff per person. But man, it's funny because I had started playing. I like this young lady had started a business, and I really like what she had going on. And she was like, I can only do 150 right now. I was like, no, you know what? It's all good. This is for solo. I was like, I really like your vibe. I really like what you got going on at your place. I do it. When things pick up, you get more. And she actually stuck to her word. And, you know, she doubled my pay.
Okay.
And so, you know, I'm like, you know, and so things are going, and she continued to call me. I'm like, cool, you know. And she didn't, you know, most people, man, they get you at their rate. That, especially, never mind. But anyways.
All right.
Yeah.
Right,
you know,
right.
Especially what?
I'm gonna leave that. Yeah,
Don't be trying to bite your tongue now.
Right.
I'll say it.
Nah, yeah.
Uncle Remy and me, I'll say it.
Yeah. You know who.
But you know what though? So I've been you know, following different interviewers and different podcasts and stuff like that for a minute, man. And one of the cats that I've been following for a very long time, of course, is Charlamagne the God, right? And oftentimes he talks about you know, how he got on and stuff like that, and his he got fired a lot, you know, but his break in the industry was when he got hooked up with Wendell Williams, right? And
her name is Wendy. Her name is Wendy.
That's not what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
It's a Wendell.
How you doing?
Respect on her name.
Right.
How you doing?
Wendy Williams.
How are you?
Right.
But no,
doing?
so when he talks about that opportunity that he got, he said, so originally he didn't get any money. He didn't get paid.
Yeah.
What happened was they hit him up and they was like, "Yo, we have somewhere free for you to stay." And he followed that up by saying, you know, a lot of times when we look at different situations or whatever, it's depending on what it is, it's cool to look at it as an investment.
Oh yeah.
And not always see automatically see a paycheck attached to it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so what if he had said, "Nah, man, I need this amount of money, blah blah blah." Like bro, like you have free rent and bro, free rent is that's really a lot, bro.
Yeah, you take it a long way. Yeah.
I mean, even now I take free rent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you could take that out on one of my bills or whatever, so you know, along with this fake jewelry I got on, if you can, you know, if you take that out, but it's like sometimes in certain situations you have to be able to, you know, navigate, be wise and mature enough to navigate. Okay, is this going to be worth something later on? Yeah. Like oftentimes I talk about my the Sunday gig that I have now. Is like, well, I got that gig because for I'll say like a solid 6 months. I was playing at this guy started a church, playing for him. The pay wasn't great, but one, he was a solid dude. Yeah. I was willing to help him out. He had a lot of knowledge that I wanted to get from him. Yeah. And that turned into him saying, "Yo, I got this other church that I play for, and I'm actually getting ready to move, and they need a drummer." And that situation that I'm in now is paying 5 times more than what he was, you know what I'm saying? And all of that turned into, so that was just, more so an investment. And I saw
it's like an unknown investment, right? You know it's gonna happen, but that's how a lot of stuff.
But you know what's crazy was that's not necessarily what, like, it was more so like he had a lot of knowledge on some stuff, and I was more so trying to get next to him to get that knowledge. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
So are you saying that you're saying that basically building relationships,
of course,
over not so much over getting the right pay, but like building the relationships sometimes instead of seeking for the highest paying gig or whatever will benefit you at the end,
because a relationship will a good relationship, let me make that caveat, a good relationship will get you to that. Just like what you said, you know what I'm saying? You built that relationship, and at first the pay was like, cool, but then that relationship is what, came back and made it be like, okay, but this investment that I made was worth it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,